Hey, what's to YouTube fam? It's your girl TK, and I am at home vlogging, and I decided that I wanted to get online and speak to you guys about Beyonce Knowles Carter. We're going to be talking Jay-Z as well as Kanye West. Today, we're going to be talking about On the Run. We're going to be talking Ski Mask as well as The Matrix. But before I get into this video, I want you guys to know that I have decided to start my Instagram channel and basically talk about fitness, health, well-being. And if that is something that you're interested in and seeing me outside of YouTube, well, then you should check me out there as well. Okay, period. Now let's just get into this video. Now, I want you guys to know that yesterday I got online and I wanted to tell you guys that I felt like that Miss Beyonce Knowles Carter, she was basically running a gang. You know what I'm saying? Ivy Park, Beehive, gang, gang, gang. And it's nothing wrong with her when she wants to do something healthy. But what happens when fame becomes so much of a drug that you will do anything to keep that fame, that notoriety? Here it is. This woman is 41 years old. She has 3 children and life has not changed at all for her. As a matter of fact, when I looked into her life and I did a lot more deep diving, I started to see things that I would question. How she had exposed her children to pornography at just a young age, 6 and 11 years old on this Renaissance World Tour. She's asking to be missing. She wants to go missing. Do you hear these songs? It's a thriller. She's being wrapped away by strange men. She's sitting on top of strange men. That is egregious. But what is really interesting is that she's, attaching her children to this Renaissance. Beyonce Knowles Carter is attaching Blue Ivy Carter as well as Rumi Carter. Now, I want you guys to note that I also talked to you guys about On the Run. We talked about Bonnie and Clyde and how they wanted to, and I say they, I'm talking Jay-Z and Beyonce, how they wanted to take on this persona as if they're this, bad couple. And that's okay, especially when you're acting and you're getting paid to do so. But understand that Bonnie and Clyde, they end up dying. These were some real, shiesty ass people. And it appears that that's what Miss Beyonce wants to do. Not really die, but she wants to take on that shiesty ass, I'll do what I need to do image. You don't believe me, huh? Well, again, look at the Renaissance. Look how the Beehive is structured. Look how she talks about, this girl ain't singing no more. She's rapping and saying, Ivy Park on my frame, gang, 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 gang. Let me tell you something. Beyonce Knowles Carter has not worked a job in 6 years. Please note that in 6 years, there was a coronavirus. They were not bringing in all that money. So who is paying Beyonce Knowles Carter and her luxury living? Do you realize that Beyonce Knowles Carter is literally out here and she has businesses, light bill, water bill, cable bill. She has maids and butlers and, school assistants for her children because she ain't got one. She has 3. And who was helping Jay-Z? 6 years not really working his main job, which is rapping, but he's able to afford all of these luxuries. How in the fuck is that plausible? Who is making this happen for this couple? Then I want you guys to note that lately I've been looking at white supremacy. Beyonce is letting us know how she really is through song. It's interesting. She really vents. That's her way of letting us really know who she really is. Like Black Parade. She talks about the assassination of Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. And she's attaching Mama Tina to it as if she is getting ready for a death. It is really giving interesting what Miss Beyonce is capable of doing. And again, that gang that she has built, well, they know because they just love how she looks. She's so beautiful. And maybe dumber than a box of rocks, but I can't judge her because guess what? I don't know that. But beauty should not be the only thing that the Beehive is looking at. Also, I want you guys to note that she's also attached herself to white supremacy. And it's just really interesting to see that when she tells her beehive to get information, she will put on not only that ski mask, which is hiding her look, but she's also basically recreating the white supremacy hood and telling them to get information, telling them to recreate that same ideology, make it a part of life. Because guess what she has? It was appreciated. She does it. So we should do it as well. Even when times are hard, even when there's slaughtering of people. And thinking about slaughtering of Black men and women, I slay. Do you know what I slay stands for by definition? I slay means kill, murder. And honey, when I tell you there's something brewing in that coffee, honey, there's definitely somebody's in that backyard. I mean it with my whole heart. This woman will do anything for success. Anyhow, guys, also, I want you guys to note that I did a video on Kanye West. And one of the things that he wanted you guys to know was, welcome to the Matrix. Well, do you know that Kanye West, he is a part of Roc Nation. He was actually signed to Jay-Z. He's a part of that gang. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z actually gave him that leverage. So it's really, it was actually Dame Dash, but he kind of hooked up with Jay-Z. And he kind of took off and became a billionaire, soon after. So it's really interesting what this family is. This family business, this organized group. These people who are actually saying via song that this is nothing but a gang. Ivy Parker, my friend, gang. If you don't jump to put G's on, baby, you don't feel my pain. What? You don't jump to put G's on? Sis, do you hear that? Listen to exactly what Beyonce is saying. Just imagine you being a normal Joe Slow Sloozy Blow out here saying the same thing Beyonce saying. Your ass will have a case with DCF. That's number uno. Number two, they're going to be putting a file on your ass as soon as possible, because now we need to look into gang-related activities. But because she's Beyonce and she's a part of this organization, this organized crime, her life is appreciated. And that's a thriller. Anyhow, with that being noted, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I decided to do this video because I did not add Kanye West to the group. And I thought it was very important to do so, to have a better understanding of why, I believe Roc Nation, they're under this organized white supremacy crime group, mob. And it's